And I am live for I Love Sketchup issue 92. Oh boy, the big 92. It feels just like yesterday I started doing this. While waiting for the lobby to fill up, I'm gonna make myself a brush. Oh, that brush is too small. A little bigger. Yeah, I guess that's alright. Robert! Hey man. I wonder what we're going to mash up today. Today's my birthday. I was gonna ask you if it was your birthday. I knew it was coming up, so I wasn't sure if it was today or if it was like throughout the week of now and next Tuesdays for next month anyway. Happy birthday, Robert! Hello, Zeno. So what do you all feel like drawing today? Or see me draw today? What do you want to add in there? Do you have any like specific ideas where you're like, oh, I'd love to mash that up? Like, I'm part of like a Facebook group and it's been going crazy all morning, so I'm gonna just shut my phone off because it's driving me mad. Let's shut it down for an hour. Okie dokie. There we go. Let's add alchemy. Rin from Fate or 1010. Alright, let's see what I can get here. Oh my gosh, I can't even. There's like a reflection on my other screen. It's so bad. I can't see what's going on. Alright, let's start off by grabbing Rin from Fate or 1010. Would you prefer Rin or would you prefer 1010? Or is it the same person? I don't know. That's weird that that didn't delete. I'm gonna go with Rin because I am not the biggest fan of Naruto. It's just not my kind of anime. Alright, now let's find like a good character design picture of this character. Here we go, that's perfect. Alright, so let's put Rin in here. Seems to have like two different designs here. I'm gonna go with the long sleeve. That's not the right brush. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Alrighty, and after Rin, we've got alchemy. Alchemy. From Pokemon. That's cute. Alright. This is gonna be quite the mix, I think. Looks like we're drawing a monster girl today. A creamy one. Therazin, hey! It's gonna be fun. Do you have something that you'd like to add into my mix? I've just started asking, so I put up 2 so far, but what would you like to see me add to this? one evolution that makes 0 sense at first, but makes perfect sense after. I have no one in mind. Those two seems fun. Alright. Let's see here. That Pokemon is like cake. I think she is cake, isn't she? She turns into a cake. Alright, let me just fuse these layers. Grab this one. Make sure I'm on the right one. I am. Let's save. And... Alright, how am I going to draw myself a cream girl like this? Sorry, gang, I'm just thinking here. Okay, I think I got an idea. Alright, I always start off with like my stick figure. Let's get her into like... kind of like the pose that I want to get it into. With the bare minimum of details. Then I like to use triangles. Now Creamy seems like she's... What is it? Oh, dang, I didn't take the names down. Me forgetting to take the names down. Base it off Sue. Basically, you start with Melcery in plain blob of milk, then you give it a sweet mate of sugar, and then spin around, whipping it with sugar. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's see. Her name is Rin from Fate, so I'm going to add the names in right now with these characters so I don't forget. And this one was... There we go. Alright. Thus, whipped cream is born, with sugar, spice, and everything nice. Alright. Let's make her face a lot rounder than this. Almost Rem round. Rem has a really round face in ReZero. So we're gonna make her face pretty wide and round, I think, so it works well with the roundness that Creamy's got going. We'll put her eyes about here, I guess. Might make the head just a little higher up. Like maybe here. Arms are gonna go there. Let's make the body cut in and out. Let's bring this in a little. We're gonna have one leg here, one leg here. She's probably gonna have a little skirt on. can bring this in. Rather than have it, well, I could have it pointing out towards us, the viewer. I think that's kind of fun. Adds a little bit of dynamic to this relatively straight-on pose. And this one, I guess we'll have like an arm that's kind of going up. And let's put it behind her. Yeah! So I guess something like this. This arm will bring it down a little. Let's bring that one up. We'll do her breasts. We won't make them crazy large. Although I feel like somebody that's creamy like this would have larger breasts. I could go off the wall and make it super big, but I don't know. I feel like that's the stereotype. So instead, let's try and make her look cuter rather than like milky and over sexually milky so. Milky so. Alright, so I think we got a pretty good base coming in here. A little smaller. Yeah, like that. That would be there, that would be there. This is a really, really rough sketch. Rougher than I usually do, I'd say. Let's just erase some of this so I myself know what's going on here. Oh, this is still gonna be like that. Then she's got her fist here. Nah, I don't like this. This is not working for me. Maybe I will just make it more straight on. Haha, look at me, I'm posing. Something like that. No, I did like it actually when it was coming out towards us. I thought that was more fun, but I'm sure I can just do a better job with the fist. Let me like, okay, let's say that this is her hand right here. And then we'll make the fist coming out like this. We're not going to actually give her like a fighting fist. Usually a fighting fist I bring the thumb down, but we're not going to say this person's much of a... Oh man, she is from the Fate series. I feel like she would know how to fight. I just don't know anything about Fate. But I love a lot of the character designs from it. Like, it's definitely an anime I should watch at one point. Anyone thinking of that time Harley Quinn creator's Joker's birthday in the animated series? Or celebrated Joker's birthday in the animated series. Don't you want to rev up your Harley? I remember that joke. When I first watched it, I didn't understand it so well. How old was I when I saw that? Maybe like 10 years old. I was like, Harleys. Like a Harley Davidson. Then when I rewatched the whole series, obviously I was like, epic. Alright. You have 60 flavors of alchemy. Ridiculous. The other one where she hid herself in a pudding pie of sorts. Oh. Man, I don't remember it. Man, and I have a crazy memory for stuff, but I just don't remember that. It's been a while, and I can't remember all the little details of everything, unfortunately. If only I could. Then I'd be more superior than I already am. I only consider myself superior because I have night vision goggles so I can see in the dark. That makes me crazy superior. But not in comparison to others that have night vision goggles and can see in the dark. Alright, let's start creating some clothing here. So she's got pigtails. My favorite! Huzzah! Alright, well, let's start off by drawing her eyes. Let's give her like nice big ones. I don't like it. Doesn't really seem like my style of drawing eyes. There we go, that's a bit more my style. So let's do this. But let's just do it well. Alright. Oh, why am I having so much trouble here? I don't have time for this. I've got an hour to get this out. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Having a head on a weird angle like this and the two eyes, which are just, for some reason, I think it's the problem is that they're just not big enough. So I get a little bigger. I mean, like this, I guess. That seems about right. We'll put one there. And then we'll move it like about here. Then, what kind of eyes am I going to give this girl? Those demonic creamy eyes. It's just gonna be a moment, please. Somebody's knocking on the door. Sorry about that. Ooh. Well, I need all 60 of them. That's funny. I'm not liking this so far. It's not turning out the way I was hoping it would. What am I gonna do here? Let's see, I think I have a nice pose here. Oh, I got a better idea actually. Alright, I know what I'm going to do with this arm now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring her arm out like this. And up like this. I'm going to have her holding a tray. Okay. And let's have her holding like a tea set. Let me just go find a reference shot of a tea set. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. We'll have this piece that comes up like this. Like the little top part like that. I really should have drawn that T thing on another layer, like 100%. Now I'm stuck with moving my whole layer around. Curse me! Am I not having thought of this out? Or having not thought this out through. No, I can't even speak anymore. I'm like really focused on what I'm doing. Alright, let's erase this and start over. Okay, so this, we'll do it like that. Maybe we'll have like a... No, we'll just keep it a circle. And then I'll... Where's my other layer? There we go. So this will have a little T set on it. Oh my gosh, it's 12:23. Time's going too fast! How is it like last week I was able to get perfect in my time, but this week I can't even draw anymore. This week I'm drawing something that's like easy and simplistic, and I just taking my sweet time, I guess. Okay, let's bring that up like that. Put this in like this and put like a little thing like that. Let's put a little top, a little circle. I was thinking about making this the Pokemon, but I changed my mind. No, that won't come out like that. It kind of goes like this. It's on its own little tray. And I think I'll just copy this over. And I'll put it like here maybe, move it around, make it a little bigger. Let's flip it to the other side. There we go. Do something like that. Now it looks like there's T for 2. Let's erase some of that. Alright, now while I'm on this layer, because I'm still sketching, I'm not at the nicer sketch portion yet. This girl and her eyes. Alright. I'm getting thrown off by looking at these Fate Stay Night eyes, which is not the kind of eyes I draw ever. I need like reference of eyes that I myself draw next to me sometimes so I don't get thrown off by this. Alright, let's give her a nice big smile. I'm doing it. Big smile. Do 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 do. I just can't seem to pull this together, can I? Alright, so forget the face. Let's work on other things for a bit. Clearly I'm having trouble drawing a face today, and I'm fed up, so I'm going to just draw everything else that I was going to do. So let's see, for her hair. Let's put it in like a little bun, and we're going to put like a giant strawberry here. Another strawberry here. They'll be like big ones. No, I don't like that little top piece here. Also, getting all of them may be a bit difficult if you weren't really active during the Melkery event earlier this month. Ribbon and Star Sweets were exclusive then. Likely only temporary. Maybe. But knowing Pokemon, they'll release more of them in the future. Or they'll have the event again one day in the future. Alright, let's cover up one eye. How about that? I'm having so much trouble with the eyes, so forget it. I'll cover up one of them. Let's see, okay, so we're going to have her hair coming out like this. Hey, is everything okay? Okay. Sorry, my wife got home and she didn't seem like she was in a particularly good mood. I was. Now she's telling me, you don't know what you're talking about, you fool. She can't hit me though, because I'm on a live camera. So all the world will see. Really like high boots on this girl. Let's do something like this, I guess. And then she's got like a little attachment here. Let's grab that. Comes out here. So we're going to bring that up like that. How am I going to do this? Let's see here. Oh, I don't like that. That's too spiky and for her chin. I'm just going to keep working on everything, save the face for last. I'm having so much trouble with this face that I'm just going to ignore it for now. Alright, so we'll give her her long sleeve sweater. Actually goes all the way up into her hand, huh? Like, I know this looks like hair now, but once I start drawing it in, I'm going to make it look like goo. Let's do something like this. She's got like a cross on her. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that cross. I might just actually make it a like a Pokeball maybe. That'd be cool. There we go. I think that'll look nice. And now I gotta give her her little skirt. This cuts down in like a V. Should I have a gratuitous panty shot? I'll let you, the viewers, decide. I so rarely do this. Like, if I'm gonna draw someone in panties, I'm just gonna draw the panties. I'm not gonna have like a gratuitous panty shot. But maybe that's my problem, you know? Maybe it's that I don't have enough panty shots in my artwork. She has lines going through there. Okay, let's bring this up, and then let's bring this in like this. There we go, I'll have that line there. Well, it's dangerously short, and it would let you try different stuff. It's true that her skirt is dangerously short. It's ridiculously short. Like, because I could just make it super short. Like, I just leave it at the shortness. I kind of like how it leaves to the imagination. I don't know. Alright, while I'm thinking about that, let's start working on her face. I'm clearly having trouble with this face. Let's start off by erasing these lines that I've created, because I feel like that's getting in my way. I can get rid of all of this now. Goodbye. Alright, so I want her face to be round like Rem. There we go, I think that should do it. It's the middle, and then we'll have the eyes like this. Let's give her one closed one. Nice big smile. So, who is Rin in the Fate series? Is she a villain? I see a lot of artwork of her around, but I don't know who she is. Okay, that's alright. This eye needs to be a little bigger. Just make it a little larger like that, I guess. I'd like to move it up too. So let's grab all of this, bring it up just a little bit. Because her forehead's starting to look Android 18-y. And I don't need a large forehead on her. Okay, that's something like that. That's cute. That works. I feel like I could give her like, you know, those like poofy jester style pants because of what this girl's got on, or what Alcremie has on, but I don't like those poofy kind of pants. I think it's just not for me. It's not, I don't like that. I like when things are more form-fitting usually, but, I guess I could do something like this. There, you monsters! Are you happy? Are you not entertained? Alright, I think it's about time I slowly start monster girling this girl up. Okay, I can erase a lot of this. This, not everything, because I really put like lines on top of lines here. That's kind of like Rosa's dress that I gave her from Pokemon. What was that? Nothing of importance. Let's do something like this. Alright, I can erase some of this. Just cleaning up my really rough sketch, so This way when I bring out everything and I fuse everything together to do my sketch on top of my sketch. Alright, let's move her over a little bit. And let's put her on an angle. More of an angle, I think. This way I'll be able to fit her into most of the shot. There we go. That's cute. Now it's time to lower this down, and I will be adding some monster girl attributes to this little girl now. Well, little girl. She's pretty adult looking. Let me just grab this. She looks so cute. Thanks, Robert. Hey, Robert. Happy birthday. Alright, let's start adding all the little details here. Yay! Monster features. They're my favorite! Love adding monster features to things. Oh man, I'm currently working on my comic book, as I feel like every week I'm saying this, but it's just this past like few weeks I'm really pushing it out because I've applied for a table at Anime North, and Anime North is the last weekend of May. So if I manage to go to this convention, then I want to have my 6th issue to my comic finished so I can sell it there, because I've never gone before. It's the biggest anime convention in North America. So, well, North America. In Canada for sure. I don't know about the rest of North America. In any case, so I'm working really hard on it, and I'm at this part in my comic where I was kind of like, I had done sketches and stuff to lead up to this part, but I was like about to do it. I didn't like my sketches or my designs that I made, because you see my characters, like they kind of like evolve into something, well, specific characters, and now I have to create like 5 evolution forms for each one, so it's like slowing me down like crazy on my sketch. That's actually kind of what I was thinking about doing today as my sketch. I was thinking today would be a day where I would ask you, the viewers, to help me out at designing some characters for my comic, which I think would have been really fun. But I don't know. This is like a live streaming day. Like maybe I'd have to do that on another day that wouldn't be considered a live streaming day. But even then, I'm gonna design it today. Like I didn't have too much trouble. Well, too much trouble. I spent hours designing one for my female in my comic, like one specific type of female. And then from then, I was able to like kind of tweak it so it fits other females in my comic. So it's like they're all similar, but they're very different. And now I have to do the male one, and I worked on it for maybe like 45 minutes last night, and it just wasn't coming to me. I didn't have any ideas. I didn't know what to do. Like, I drew a bunch of sketches. Some of them looked nice, but it's just, ugh. I didn't like them. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, it was so tough. Like, I just didn't know what to do, and I need to make these characters look really alien, but I'm realizing that I can't make them look too alien because my comic book still has its style, you know? So if I make them look really out there, you know, like a Pan's Labyrinth style creature, or like a creature stylized from Darksiders, or one of those, for those of you that know Magic, like a Phyrexian. Like, if I were to design a creature that looks too much like that, and think too outside of the box, it actually doesn't fit with my Saturday morning cutesy coloring and vibe of my comic. Because I would have to color it like that kind of comic, and like the rest of my comics. So if I color them to be darker and more, I guess, bio-organic, they're gonna look weird. It just won't fit. So I have to like really, I don't know. I'm like straddling that line right now, and I don't know what to do. Big smile. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Finding ideas for evolutions is hard, but finding the right ideas is so rewarding. Yeah, that's definitely true. Like, I'm kind of like set on my design for, like I said, like for my female characters, and like I tweak them a little bit here and there, so it works pretty well for all of them. It's a little like It's a little intense, but I don't think it's too bad. I don't like this nose. I never draw noses like that. Let's draw noses the way I'm used to drawing noses. So we go this, and then I usually add like a little line here. That's pretty much it. I usually let the coloring and everything take care of noses whenever I'm drawing them. So when it's just like line art, I'm not used to actually like fully illustrating them completely, because I don't like it standing out so much. You know, like some artists will put a lot of detail in noses, and I kind of go like half and half. Like I put less. Let's just say I put a little less, not even half and half. It's just that compared to an anime illustration, I definitely put more. Like your standard manga. So it's kind of like a mix between American and anime. There we go. It's a decent eye. Thanks to Pokemon and Digimon, I spend my whole childhood imagining stuff like that. Yeah, me too. Like, I love thinking about things like this and designing stuff like this. I think it's really cool. I guess, like, because the first time I designed the male character, I had this idea where I made him really, like, thin. And, and it's okay. It's just that I kind of gave him like this type of like a hakama style look, like or like a skirtish kind of look with like very samurai-y, I guess you could say. And then the more I looked at it, the less I liked it. And like originally, my design for this person was to make them look like I had like a beetle in mind, so I made them look really like big. And I kind of like that because they're supposed to be intimidating for other races. Alright, let's get the rest of her face done with another layer. In the eye, I'm just going to make this a little thicker. There we go, that's nice. So I like the beetle look that I have for my character because it makes him look bigger and intimidating. But the smaller samurai one I find looks nice too. Let's just make that a little smaller. This I don't like the way how it goes. Yeah, I want it to go out like that instead. And another layer. Let's get her hair in. Alright, hold on. I wanted to do something here. Almost forgot my monster girl. Well, I want that to come out in a different way. Let's see here. Come on. Good enough. There we are. Let's erase this. I'm going to need another layer to create this like circular thing around my strawberry here. There we go. No, that's much nicer. No, I like that. Just gonna save real quick. My computer kind of got all glitchy for a second there. I was kind of scared it was gonna crash. That can happen sometimes. It shouldn't. I mean, I bought a really good computer, but it does. So you just gotta accept these facts. And no matter how good your computer is, it's gonna crash anyway. That's better. And this is too straight on like the other one, so what I'm gonna do is, there we go. Alright, I think we've got her gooey haircut done. Let's just get rid of the sketch for a moment while I clean up a few of these things here. So I'm going to start off by erasing this. Don't need that. Let's erase this. And of course, I never erase the eyes anymore completely. I like to kind of do something like this. I leave it transparent, but like, you know, I erase like 50% of it, let's put it that way. Alright, I think I can fuse all of that now. Ooh. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add little seeds in her mouth. She tastes like strawberries. Alright, a little bit of a bigger brush here. A little bit bigger again. I don't like to go too big. Going too big really bugs me. Like, I find it can ruin my drawing. Alright, let's do her little teapot adventure. let's do our teapot adventure properly. So, let's go with an ellipse tool. We'll make it about that big. Yeah, it looks like a little big, but I think that'll work. Stroke it from the inside. That's too small. Come on, line art, you can get better than that. Let's go with 10. 10's good. So I can grab this, tilt it. Let's bring these in here a little bit. Just because this way it's going to give me more of the shape I want. Bring it in a little more like that. Bring that out. Maybe I can bring it out a little bit more like this. This way my line art further back is going to be thinner and closer to us, the viewer. It's much larger. Tilt it a little more. Let's go like this. There we are. That's perfect. Alright, let's do this little tea set. Oh my gosh, it's 54 already. Well, I'm definitely drawing for a half an hour longer today. Happy birthday, Robert! Come on, brush. Become the size that I'm attempting to make you. There we go. This is all because I couldn't get her face right. Dang face. Yay! Oh, Robert. That's better. Because what goes good with some cake? Some tea. Or coffee. I don't know. Truth. I don't eat cake. And I don't drink coffee. I have an occasional tea whenever, like, my stomach... Sorry, I was going to say my stomach hurts. Whenever my tummy aches, I'll have some tea. I might have missed that. Does she have a strawberry tongue? Yeah, I gave her a strawberry tongue. I'm going to color it in too. Like, I'm not going to color in the whole drawing, but I'll color in the red because her eyes are going to be red too to match up with the villain. The villainous monster, horrible creature that is Alcremie. Or Alremy? Is it Alremy or Alcremie? I think I misspelled her name. I believe it's Alcremie. Let's put a C here just to be sure. Alcremie. Alcremie, the destroyer of worlds. Oh no. I now need access to a full eraser. Thank you. Ooh, I 100% want to rip off this teacup that I'm drawing here and just like copy and paste it into the back. So I will. Come here, you little teacup. Boop. Copy, paste. Now let's flip it so it's facing the other way. Bring it in like this. Make it a little bit smaller. We're going to put it right here. We won't see this. Let's get rid of that. Hey, I like it when you stream. Awesome. Thanks, Robert. That's so cute. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to give him a little, whoops, no. Little plate here. Another one here. I really should have made this plate copyable. Here I am, drawing it twice. Have I not learned any lessons in my life? How do I expect to get millions of illustrations done in my life if I'm going to keep redrawing the same things over and over again? They're not amazing designs, but good enough. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna, where is this? Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna grab this right here, copy it, and put it underneath so I can make this a little thicker. That's much nicer, y'all. That. Now I got some thickness to my little table, or my little tray. That's the word I was looking for, tray. So should we put napkins on the tray too? Like, is that a thing? Napkin trays? Napkins on trays? Like, or should I put like a, like let's say like a larger sheet here that could come down like this, and then it would come down on this side here so we wouldn't really see it too much. And I could do something like this, and then maybe this here would come up, and then like that. There we go. We'll have like a little sheet there, and then maybe another one here, I guess. There we go. Let's just do something like that, and I'll add like a little bit of texture to this thing. Alright, now let's erase this tray part here. And here. Alright. That looks cute. Now where is this layer? Alright, I don't want to fuse everything just yet because I might make the lines larger around that little coffee adventure. Let's put coffee in here already and have it kind of swirling around. Because she's moving around quite a bit. She's all excited. Alright. I think that's good. I think we can fuse these layers now. Let's do it. Lower my opacity a little more on my sketch so I can start getting in here to do the rest. Alright. Alright, so give her a little Pokemon logo like that. Now she is wearing clothes, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it like creme style or if I'm going to make it real clothes on top of her. I feel like it should be real clothes on top of her, everyone. I'm just saying. Let's give her a little bit of, let's give her some soul. There we go. Give her some soul. Or a poltergeist. The tea it produces is very good, but don't drink too much of it or you'll have problems. Yeah, I was saying earlier when I was drawing the tea set if I should make it a poltergeist tea. And I was really thinking about it, and then I was like, bah, nah. Al creme is whipped cream, so it could be still creamy, but with a bit more solid edges. Alright, hold on. Let's just start drawing it, and then we'll see how I'm feeling while I'm doing it. Because I'm already, like, way over my time limit here. Well, by 4 minutes, but still, I know it's gonna take me a lot longer than that to do this. Alright, so we can go like this. Because I kind of like the idea that her clothes are keeping her together. Dang it. Alright. I didn't go far down enough on this. Let's bring it in like that. There we go. And I can erase inwards like this. Alright, let's erase that. And let's get the rest of this body done in. Oh, I need a bit of a bigger brush just for the outsides of it. There we go, like that. And come in. There we go. Alright, let's get this bottom part being all creamy too. A little bit in the middle of the leg, I guess. It's funny because she's wearing like these kind of boots, like the actual character, that would work to pick up all the, like to make sure that all her like creaminess stays in, like her creamy body. It's almost like a bucket. There we go. Let's put that in there. Bucket boots. I don't like this. The thing is that it's one thing to add a little bit of texture. It's another thing to lose your main lines because of it. So I'm gonna just bring this in. That's how it usually, this is how it, oh, hold on. How it's supposed to be is usually like this. I might just leave it like that. Let's get rid of this one. Do something like that. That's much nicer actually. Alright, like Alcremie has those little designs that are on her little dress, so I'm gonna add them onto this too. There we go, let's do something like that. This is a little low. Let's bring this one up like here. Alright, I think we're good. I can fuse all that. Now to add the little designy parts to her clothes. Alright, I actually wanted this to go more of a straight down, and then I'm actually going to have it go outwards. Like this. There we go. Bring that in like that, and then I can cut that like that and like that. Let's make this a little bigger. There we are. lines going down here. Alright, now let's get her hair done a little at the bottom. Alright, so she's got her little pigtails, but I gotta add more hair. More goo. Let's do something like that. I don't like this rogue goo on her hair. Rogue goo. Rogue goo. Alright. Oh yeah, I want to add some details to this. Wait a minute. Is that coffee tea design that I made? That hideous coffee tea design? No, I don't like that. No, that doesn't work. Let's just leave it like that. Let's get rid of my sketch. Gonna move that Pokeball. Let's put it about here. Maybe a little more on an angle. That's much nicer. So something like this. Nice work. Thanks, Zeno. Alright, so we're gonna add a couple thicker lines around certain areas. This is looking awesome. Thanks, man. Alright, so here we go. Thicker lines. Let's add thicker lines around the coffee. I mean her tea, or whatever it is that you enjoy, that's what's in here. I don't, like, seriously, do any of you, like, okay, do any of you drink tea or coffee with your cake? And if so, what is it, tea or coffee? I mean, I really have no idea. Yeah, and I'm more tea. Tea it is, then. Earl Grey, hot. It's the only one I know because of Star Trek. I'm sure I know more, but my brain's just not there right now. Chamomile? That's a tea. Made from real camels. They pack in the punch and strength and flavor of every of at least 5 camels per tea. I think I'm funny. Don't listen to me. I'm one of those making jokes for myself types. In the morning, I drink coffee, also known as wake the bleep up juice. Oh my goodness. I just drink water. I'm a pretty wired person. I blame it on the drugs. No, I don't take drugs. I used to, though, and so many, that I fell in like a vat of speed when I was younger, and now I'm officially on speed all day, every day. Surprisingly frequently with tea. Surprisingly frequently. So, you know, how often are you having tea and cake? At least once a day. You got to have it with your crumpets, don't you know? All the teas. Surprisingly frequently. That's funny. Tisane. That's another one. Although I don't know if it's tisane because I'm from Quebec. I don't know if tisane is the name of the tea. It's herbal tea, my wife's telling me. She's like herbal tea because she's the French one in this relationship. But she is also the tea drinker in this relationship, so she would know. So, herbal tea, made of the finest herbicides you could ever find, all scrounged up into one delicious mixed blend. I always draw off of my template. I'm like, now Eric, here's a template. It's a square. Or it's a rectangle. Try and stay inside it. And I immediately, like almost within the first minute, draw outside of it. How about yourself, Robert? You drink any tea or coffee? Most people drink coffee, but I'm talking about with your cake. Like, if you're gonna have a piece of cake, are you ever like, oh man, I could really go for some coffee right about now? Or are you like, oh, maybe a fine tea shall cut the over sugariness of this cake so that I may eat more cake? Alright, I think I've pretty much... Oh yeah, I gotta do the other side now. Now for the other side. Yep, both. What? So you're there with a coffee and a tea in both hands, getting your head in that cake. I like how that's the... That's how I eat cake. And then you're just chugging both those things down? Or do you just put them all in a blender and go to town on it that way? I love that cake. I'm a motorboat that cake all night. Put some tea in your coffee. What? Is that legal? I mean, I don't because I don't drink either of them. I've never thought that you could even do something like that. I figure it'd be like putting pizza, like some cake on your pizza. And only Michelangelo can pull that one off. When I was younger, I've tried it. It's terrible. I tried a lot of the Michelangelo pizzas when I was a kid because pizza's my favorite food. So it's always like, oh my gosh, gummy bears on a pizza? Yes, please. No, it's terrible. And I thought I couldn't lose too. I was like, I love gummy bears and I love pizza. How can I lose? It was so gross. Or whipped cream on a pizza. That was another one I did. Me neither, but since Robert has both, I never tried it. I never tried. For sure somebody has done this on the internet. Don't try it, Robert. Don't be a brave soul. Just check an internet review at one point, or a video where somebody does it, and then while they're throwing up, that's when you'll be like, huh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Come on. There we go. One day I might try to replicate the Club Penguin pizza. Ingredients include fish, squid, seaweed, and dessert pizza. Yeesh. That's rough. That's a really rough pizza to try and create. I feel like you'll just get sick from it. Because I've tried so many different pizzas in my day, and it's really... It's hard to mix certain things up with pizza. Like pineapple. That's right. Actually, no. Every time you have those people like making like the jokes or argument about why pineapple should or shouldn't be on pizza, I'm like that one in the back that's like, nothing should be on pizza except for cheese and sauce. And the dough, of course. I'm just a strong believer that the second you put anything on a pizza other than the cheese and sauce, and the dough, of course, that you'll end up with like the taste of whatever else you're putting on there. Like green peppers taste really strong. I don't mind them on a pizza. I'm just saying that like if you want to really taste the cheese and the sauce, you're not going to taste it if you're putting green peppers on there. Same thing if you're going to put any meat at all on it. So, I mean, that's that. That's how I believe. That's what I believe. Yes. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. I'm going to give her a little signature down here, but I am going to put some red on it. So we're not done yet. I just don't want to forget to sign it. Because you know me, for all of you following me for 92 live streams, you know that sometimes the signatures, they don't always make it in. Oh, actually, I'm going to, let's erase this a little bit. But like her eye. Whoa, hold on. There we go. There we go, that's nice. I'm going to erase this one too. These are just supposed to be like lines to be like, yeah, that's her shapely body. There we go. And, alright, colors. All the colors of the rainbow. And by that I just mean red. Sweet blood red. The kind of evil blood red you'd find on Alcremie. The most volatile, violent, crazy-ass Pokemon you'll ever know. Alright, let's switch my brush. Actually, I'm going to lock this layer up because this should definitely be a dark red here. The kind of dark red you'd find on a murdering son of a bitch Pokemon like Alcremie. She's just so goddamn evil. Oh yeah, look at that evilness. Now we're talking here. Damn, she's dark. She lures in children with her promise of cake and tea. And you think that you're eating delicious cake, but you're actually eating parts of her, which are eating you from the inside out. Ah! Evil, evil Alcremie. So demonic and dark. I'm not a child, but I might get lured. You be eating so fast. Pokeball. Anyone? Red on the top? red on the bottom. It's just, my brain just shut down for a second here. Red on top. I've been having fun with Pokemon Masters lately. Yeah, it looks cool. I haven't played it because I'm too old to play mobile phone games. I say that. I'm too old in spirit. Let's put it that way, because I have a lot of friends that are my age or even older that play phone games. It's just, I don't, because I'm like, phone? How does I can use this to call people? Sometimes I take a picture. And that's it. That's all I do with my phone. Oh, sometimes I use it for reference at conventions. I go on the internets. Alright, so all this is looking pretty cute so far. And let's just add these. I want to add the red in this too. I didn't even realize that. Okay. I had no idea. I thought that I was on like a maximum opacity. Apparently, I'm not. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to make that maximum opacity now that I've chosen the proper colors. And let's just go up in here. Because I definitely want to add the little red here too. I think it'll look nice. That way people will get the idea. Because originally, if you were to look at this drawing, just the line art, you might think, oh, those lines that are there, that's a really poor way to do folds in a skirt. And they're not folds. It's a design element. So let's get it in there. And yes, I'm easy prey for most monster girls. Oh my gosh, you'd get eaten right away. And most of monster girls seem to eat people, so that's not good. Although I'd probably fall prey to them too if it weren't for the fact that my wife's super cute and I love her more than I love monster girls. But sometimes she can be a monster girl. In appearance, obviously, not in personality. Oh no, maybe personality. You know, like from a monster girl from like Monster Musume. I feel like she'd be like a mix between Pappy. You know, it should be a mix between a bunch of them actually. It's not. It's hard to like pigeonhole somebody in like certain things. All right, this is pretty cute so far. Yeah, okay. Let's make the panties pink too. Let's just fill this area up too. Alright, y'all. I'm coming to the end of my drawing here. I feel like I'm just going to add a little bit more red, but on these lines that are here. I think that'll bring everything together. I find there are certain parts on her design where I'm like, yeah, this works, but if I just added the red here, it'll look much nicer. It'll feel more structured. They're celebrating 6 months so far. You can get Professor Oak with a Mew for free just by logging in right now. Oh, man, I can't start playing phone games. I just started playing Atelier Ryza on my Switch. And I can bring my Switch everywhere I can bring my phone, so just gonna do that. Plus, I'm a little Pokemon'd out at the moment. I love Pokemon. I'm gonna have to buy Pokemon Home, but I think I already had my complaining episode on that. I'll reiterate super quickly, but I'm not going to get too into it because I'm very heated and passionate about the subject. I freaking love Pokemon my whole life. And when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, they gave you so little for that $92. Sorry, it's in Canadian funds, so I don't know what that is for you guys. But the Pokemon Sword and Shield game cost $92 in Canadian monies, which is a lot. I mean, that's with taxes, so anyway. It's as much as you're paying in the States, just with a the dollar conversion. In any case, and my problem is that they charge that much for a game that had less in it than Pokemon X. And I'm bringing up X specifically because they changed all the graphics to all the Pokemon in Pokemon X. So it made me really angry and frustrated that they would do that, but I was like, whatever, I'll buy into it. I love Pokemon, so whatever. They'll probably release some DLC. And they did. It's $40 Canadian, and the DLC doesn't really give you much. It just gives you, like, 2 extra things that should have 100% been in the game in the first place, or they shouldn't have charged you for them. It should have been like little free adventures, and they should have charged you for a whole new region. Like $40, that's the price almost of Pokemon like X and Y when they came out. They were like 45 Canadian. So like, what the heck is going on here? That's terrible. And then to say, okay, Pokemon Home is out, and it pretty much does the same thing as the bank, only instead of spending $8 a year, you're going to spend $30 a year. Oh my gosh, I don't understand the inflation on this. Like, I saw some of the extra stuff that it does. It's cool. It's just, I mean, I have to get it because all my Pokemon are in the bank, and for sure they're not going to keep the bank running forever. They're going to close the bank down at one point. So it's just a matter of time. Anyway, all this to say that I'm very, like, the amount of money Pokemon is trying to take from me is stupid. I'm looking at $200 to play a game that's going to give me the same thing that $50 had given to me, or like $55 or $6 had given to me with Pokemon X back in the day. So I don't, like, that markup is so ridiculous and Pokemon is so ridiculous that I'm Pokemon'd out. Done with Pokemon for a little bit. So I'm going to get home and I'm going to transfer all my Pokemon because I know they're going to shut the bank down at one point and it's going to suck. So I'll transfer everything, I'll pay my $30 a year for it, and I'm not playing. I'm probably, like, I have Sword, but I might just sell it. Like, I'll transfer everything that I caught so far, sell it, and then I'll just be patient, and I'll wait for them to come out with the next Pokemon game where I won't feel so cheated. Well, I've been doing this for a really long time now. And I have a lot of drawing to do for my comic, so I think we're done here.
I love it. I really, really love it.
And my wife says she really, really loves it. But now I have to ask her if she can truly, really, really love an illustration. When she says she loves me, how much love is that really? I mean... Shut up, Eric. I thought she was going to show up here and give me the backhand. She was threatening it. I love you this much. She looks so sweet. I'd want to hug her tight, but I'm not sure it's a good idea. Yeah, because then she'd go all around you and eat you. She's a demon. An evil demon. Should be enough for the cheapest transfer of the 3DS area. The $4.99 CD is for 1 month. Yeah, that's true. But even once you transfer them, if you put all the Pokemon in Pokemon Home, I guarantee you it's like the bank where after, like, I think the bank, it's, if you don't keep paying for it, it's a month? 3 weeks? It's 3 weeks or a month where if you don't pay for it, you'll lose everything. So I can't do that. Can't lose all my Pokemon that I've had for years. I mean, I still have my Pokemon from the original game in the 90s in there. Alright, so here's our cute little Rin fused with a Pokemon Alcremie. This is a fun one. It worked out so well, this mashup. It's easier doing simplistic stuff like this. And when I spend an hour and 40 minutes instead of like just an hour. No, they got rid of the deletion thing from bank. Really? See, I didn't follow it. I just paid for it all the time, but okay, everything not in your basic box will stay. All right. All right. I'll think about it. I might just transfer everything over and do it like that. All right. Where is my music to end my live stream? Here we go. Thus ends my live streaming session for today, yet the real challenge begins, listening to my 2-minute long advertisement on me, myself, and I. All links mentioned will be in the description below this video. Hey look, I'm wearing a t-shirt from my comic book. Speaking of my comic book, I have it right here. If you would like to support me and my super sweet awesome comic book all about a bunch of monsters and aliens all going to school together, and the whole thing is about the first day of school, so all sorts of wild and crazy shenanigans, you can do so by following me on my Patreon. It's $3 a month. That's cheaper than that bag of chips that's going to kill your health. So chips are awesome. I love them like crazy, and if I could just bathe in a giant pool of chips, I would. But at one point, I would say, you know what, maybe one of those bags of chips that I'd use to fill up an entire pool with, I won't buy it, and I'll give Eric that $3 to help support his super sweet comic book and his career in comics and mangas and such. So I would greatly appreciate this. You get access to high quality files of all the illustrations I'm doing today. So I give them all out there. It's pretty sweet. And yep, also, for those of you already following me, thank you so much! You're all super amazing, and I freaking love all of you so much! Well, I think I pretty much filled up everything there. Usually, I go down the sheet and I have like a bunch of things that I have to say, but I kind of like squeezed it all into one, and now I've got all this time left. Oh no, wait! Here on YouTube. Silly me. So, why not hit that like button and that subscribe button, and then tell all your friends to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and to follow me on Patreon too. Like, if I could just get, I don't know, how many people, if I get if I could get like more than 5 people following me, that would be awesome. And like the fewer than 5 I have following me now, I love and cherish you so much. Don't ever leave me. In any case, take care. It was awesome drawing today, and I will. Oh, happy birthday again, Robert. And I'll be seeing you.